to another episode of Versus. It's already it's episode 4. Today we're comparing two natural animals: the polar bear who lives in the Arctic tundra, and the grizzly bear who lives in areas like Canada or Alaska. Definitely Alaska. Alaska has the most grizzly bears. So yeah, anyways, polar bear, you see polar bears in the winter, they're awake 100% of the time, 100% of the year, but grizzly bears are only awake 50% of the year. They just hibernate during the winter. Now, a polar bear is like 10 times as big as a grizzly bear. So, yeah. But one thing that grizzly bears are bad at is camouflaging, such as in the snow. You can totally see them in the snow. And the polar bears you might not even recognize. Although polar bears, it's harder for polar bears to find food in the Arctic tundra. Grizzly bears can in the woods where tons of animals live. They can just chow down on that animal. So yeah, and one thing about a grizzly bear is that he can chop down a tree instant. And yeah. So anyways, between these two, I gotta declare the winner soon. But let's just talk maybe a little bit more about them. So anyways, grizzlies live in, you still can find grizzlies in the United States, but not that much. So, they're only found in, Yellowstone National Park, and that's, the only place in the USA that they're found. Polar bears, are only found in, really, really cold areas. If it's warm, no way of a chance you'll find them. So they're both pretty much endangered. Well, no, I don't think they're endangered. They're just threatened. Just as bears, they're threatened. So yeah, polar bears are for sure way bigger. They can stand 10 feet on their hind legs, and grizzlies 8 feet on their hind legs. So that's a good one. They also like to hunt for fish. Well, it's hard for a polar bear to find fish because they would have to try to find a fish in the frozen lake or something like that. But they're both pretty cool bears. Now I'm gonna declare the winner right here. The winner I chose is the grizzly bear. The polar bear is a really tough guy too, but grizzly bears have a much bigger jaw than polar bears do, and you can in our area, the United States of America, you can find grizzly bears if you go to Yellowstone National Park too. And also we have to help the grizzly bears because they're considered threatened. But so yeah, and also grizzly bears can chop down a tree, and polar bears, I don't think there are trees where they live. So if you liked it and you think the grizzly bear is the winner, then you push like. And if you disliked it and you think the polar bear is the winner, then you can push dislike. And always remember comments too.